In this video, we discuss about another parameter passing mechanism, call by reference mechanism. In the previous video, we have discussed about call by value mechanism and the limitation of call by value mechanism. In this video, we see about call by reference parameter passing mechanism. This is the previous code, that is about call by value. Now we will modify to make it a call by reference mechanism. In this, we call a swap function and we pass address of A and we pass address of A and address of B to the swap function. In the previous call by value mechanism, we have directly passed A value as well as B value. But in the call by reference mechanism, we pass their addresses. We pass address of A and we pass address of B. Then coming to the swap function definition, the receiving variable should be a pointer variable. Whenever we send address, in order to receive that address, then the receiving variable should be a pointer variable. Here we are declaring P as pointer variable, integer type pointer variable, and Q is also an integer type pointer variable. Then in the swapping code, we need to do simple modifications. Integer temp is equal to star P. Star P means value at P, value at address in P. Then star P is equal to star Q, and star Q is equal to temp. And similarly, we need to change the prototype also. And now see here, observe in the prototype. In swap function, it is declaring two pointer variables. Then similarly, in the swap function also, we need to specify integer star. There is no need to specify variable names in the function prototype. Just it is sufficient to specify their data type, integer star. That indicates that we are sending an address and the receiving variable is a pointer variable, integer type pointer variable. Now we run this program. After running this program, we got output. We got the desired output. Before swapping, A value 10, B 20. After swapping, A value 20, B 10. This is what we want actually. Now we see how this is actually done in the call by reference mechanism. Now again we see we have main function. We have main function as well as swap function. Swap function. In the main function, we have taken two variables. Again we take the same example as we have taken in the call by value mechanism. We have declared two variables in main function, A and B. Let us say their addresses are 1111 and B address is 2222. A is given value 10, B is given value 20. Now in the swap function, we have declared two other variables. One is P. P is a pointer variable. P is a pointer variable. And then another variable Q. Q is also another pointer variable. Now let us say address of P is 3333 and address of Q is 4444. Now in the main function, we have called swap function as well as we have sent address of A. Now what P gets here? Now P gets address of A. What is address of A? 1111. Now Q gets, now see, observe here, P gets address of A and Q gets address of B. Now Q gets address of B. What is address of B? 2222. That means Now P is a pointer variable. It is pointing to address of A. Q is a pointer variable that is pointing to address of B. That means whatever in the swap function we are exchanging P and Q. That means what we are exchanging here, we are indirectly modifying. Now what P is containing here? Address of A. What Q is containing? Address of B. That means we are indirectly exchanging A value as well as B value by using pointer variables P and Q. By using these pointer variables P and Q, we are indirectly exchanging value of A and value of B. That's why we got output before swapping A value 10, B value 20, and after swapping A value 20 and B value 10. Now what is the concept here? In the call by reference mechanism, instead of sending directly values, we send their addresses. That means in the called function, the receiving variables become pointer variables. They point to the actual arguments. These are the actual arguments. A and B are actual arguments. And formal arguments P and Q, they become pointers to A and B. That means by using pointer variables, we are indirectly modifying A and B values in the swap function. This is the mechanism of call by reference mechanism. Then after swapping, A value becomes 20. After swapping, B value becomes 10. That's why we got output after swapping A value 20 and B value 10. This is the mechanism of call by reference mechanism. By using what is the call by reference mechanism? By using call by reference mechanism, whatever the modifications that you do in the called function, this is the called function, those modifications are affected directly on the original arguments. Directly on the original arguments in the calling function. This is simply call by reference mechanism.